Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel Love It or More. This is going to be your October 2022 forecast for Sun, Moon and Rising. We'll start off with the sound bowl for about 20 seconds just to tune into the energy, and then I'll be doing 3 piles. First pile will be your energy starting the month of October, middle pile will be anything that's unseen, perhaps any challenges, and then the final pile will be the outcome for the month. Please be mindful that energies are non-gender specific and it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you do like this reading, if it does resonate, please do like, subscribe, comment and share. And for personal readings, you can check out my website in the description box below, loveitormore.com. All right, so nice deep breath in and exhale. Okay, Virgo, let us see what Spirit has in store for you in October. Right. Get some major arcanas first of all, just get a theme for each aspect. Virgo, October 2022. These are 3. Okay. Current energy starting the month off is Justice. Now we are moving into Libra season as well, so a lot of people have been getting this card. Justice either can refer to a legal system coming right in your favor, but more so it's about balancing the scales, things coming into balance, either within yourself spiritually, emotionally, or even physically in the physical plane. The challenge for the month is the Hierophant. Now this could talk about rules and regulations, higher systems or organizations, okay? And then the outcome for the month is Fortune's Wheel. Well done you. Okay, so fortune is now turning in your favor. It is a timing card as well because the wheel turns for us backwards and forwards throughout the course of our lives and different cycles of our lives. So for some reason, you are definitely getting a reward coming back in because justice is now balancing the scales for you. So whatever this fortune is that's coming your way, it is deserved. It is, you have earned this. Right, we're going to clarify with my deck over here. This is the Love It or More deck. It's only one of a kind in existence because I made it with my artwork at the back. And I will be publishing it at some point, but hopefully you enjoy my deck. And then we'll clarify with Rider-Waite. Okay, Justice. Why is Justice here, please, for Virgo? October 2022. Can we clarify Justice, please? Thank you. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh la la. Now, 10 of Pentacles talks about a windfall of money, inheritance, family, long-term stability and security. Okay. What else do we have for Justice, please? Whoa, okay. We'll take 5 of Pentacles, okay, which is basically the opposite of the 10 of Pentacles. So it seems like where there has been a lack, there's perhaps a reimbursement, a balancing of the scales. Where there was not enough, now there is enough. We've got the Hermit, which is a major arcana, which talks about introspection, philosophizing. Is that philosophizing? Being a philosophy, you know what I mean. And then we have the Sun card, which is incredibly abundant energy. This is prosperous. You are rising high. This is abundance. This is happiness. This is joy. It's the most positive card in the deck. With 2 major arcanas, this is kind of destined energy for you. We will clarify further, but let's go ahead and see what this challenge is. It could be a challenge, it just could be something that is unseen. It is a 5, which talks about change in numerology. Okay, Hierophant, please. Can we clarify Hierophant? Excuse me. Where's the Hierophant card here, please? Thank you. We've got the 9 of Swords and the Magician. Okay, so there's something that you have been worried about, okay? But if you look closely at the 9 of Swords there, The woman is trapped in a cage deep underwater, and there is sharks underwater. So the rope that is dangling there in the water, it really depends on how you look at it. You can either look at it as the rope has cut away from the cage and now she is stuck in shark-infested waters, or it is actually a rescue mission and the sharks are merely playing with the rope. Okay, so it really depends on how you look at a situation, which is why it's swords energy, which is mental body. But we do have the magician here, which overrides the minor arcane of the 9. Okay, magician talks about manifestation, bringing something into being. So whatever this situation where you feel a little bit trapped, a bit caught in your head to do with systems that are almost kind of beyond your control, there is a way out for you. You do have all the elements at your disposal to create a new change. Let's look at Fortune's Wheel. What is Fortune's Wheel here, please? Thank you. That's loads of cards, but we'll take them all. We have Justice again. So make no mistake, Justice, Lady Justice is definitely in your favor. You are getting a favorable result, either from a legal situation or an emotional situation, but I'm feeling a lot of pentacle energies here because we've got so many majors, which means these are destined energies, these are fated energies, all right? So something is definitely coming for you, I feel like, in a very tangible, physical, material way. We have Page of Swords, so the messenger. We have the Tower. The Tower breaks down when it's been built up on false foundations. Okay, it's cracked in the middle there, and the lightning bolt represents coming from the skies above, from spirit. We have the Four of Swords, which is healing, and then we've got the Star, which is also a double whammy healing. So the Four of Swords over there, he is being looked after by Chiron, who is the wounded healer in mythology. You have time to rest, safe and secure while being watched over by spirit. And then the Star card is cleansing and healing at a much deeper level, okay, where there's hope and faith for the future. So it seems to me that this Tower moment that happens for you by the outcome of the month is amazing news that is really going to allow you to just take a breather, just to stop for a moment, relax, a sigh of relief, because things are now turning in your favor. Really lovely. So let us go a little bit deeper. Okay, let's look at this Ten of Pentacles. What is this Ten of Pentacles all about, please? Because we have so many major arcanas are like currents of energy that we will experience come what may. The minor arcana, which is the Page of Swords, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, those are the kind of day-to-day temporary things that can affect us, but we can kind of manipulate the energies to suit us when we know what's actually happening with us. But because we've got so many majors, we don't have much detail. So I'm going to get some detail with this Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? Thank you. We have Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so this tells me that whatever you have, it seems like a situation whereby something that you've invested quite a lot into, in terms of a romantic partner. Now, it could be a romantic partner, it could also be like a business partner, someone that's very close to you. There's an ending that's coming with that. Something is dead, done, and over with, okay? But it's actually for your highest good because it's under the Justice card. So this element of a sense of security, long-term sense of security, is being rebalanced now, okay? Perhaps that wasn't secure. Perhaps there wasn't a lot of growth in that. But let's go to the Five of Pentacles, please. We have the Hermit again, right, which is coming straight after that. Same card. Hermit, yeah, Eight of Cups and the Judgment card. All right. Okay, I know where this is going, but let me just carry on and I will try and explain it more in layman's terms. Hermit, please, can we clarify the Hermit? Emperor. Ten of Wands. And the Sun card, please. We've got Death and 4 Pentacles. Right, so we really are kind of dealing a bit with your pentacles at the moment. And when I say pentacles, yes, it can refer to money, but it also can refer to the tangible daily things that we deal with in our life, the physical things, okay? Property, materials, that sort of thing. Now, it seems to me that justice is coming to your favor because there needs to be some sort of union. Let's just put it that way. Some sort of close union has now come to an end. Even though you've invested quite a lot into it, the scales are now showing that there's no return back to that, okay? And while initially you might feel a bit kind of isolated, alone, lonely, you've decided to now walk away from this, because this card, the 7 of Pentacles and then the 8 of Cups, both talk quite similarly about kind of whatever you put into something, even though you've invested a lot into it, you're now walking away because there is just not enough. Okay, now the eight of Cups leaves his 8 of Cups behind because he's walking towards his 9th cup. So he's walking out into the distance because he knows for damn sure that the horizon is going to offer him his wish fulfillment as depicted in the 9 of Cups. And that's a judgment call that's being made. It feels like a situation where there's some sort of union. Now, this could be a business partnership, it could be a close family member, or it could be a romantic partnership. There's something that is definitely over and you're now ready to walk away. And the Judgment card really represents that judgment call that you make and how this is much higher than you realize. Life will never be the same again. And as this unfolds, now justice means it's good, it's favorable for you, it's meant to happen. It's actually, this is where the scales are being balanced. So this needs to happen. But in that whole experience, you're needing a lot of time to really do some soul searching about what you want your future to look like. Okay, now the Emperor talks about very lovely masculine divine energy of strategizing, of planning ahead. He's got all the wealth that's needed, and particularly with the 10 of Pentacles, what you thought was secure, which is now not. Now you really are using the energy of the Emperor to plan forward, knowing full well that you've got a few burdens that you need to carry, but you're close to the end because it's a 10. In numerology, talks about endings. And this is all extremely favorable for you because we've got the Sun card. So the Sun card, clarified by the Death card, basically means there's a beautiful transformation that will be happening in your life. And while you may not be wanting to give too much away, perhaps you want to keep your cards close to your chest, pardon the pun, it is a very fruitful time. You're on a much better, stronger trajectory. So even though it might be feeling quite difficult at first in the mental body and the heart space, you know full well that the sun is shining down on you and it's promising good things for the future. And I can see it is because Fortune's wheel is here. So trickiness to start off at the beginning, but there's just something that you just cannot deny. It could be that the other person did not put in as much as you did, okay, and it's left you kind of battered and wounded, maybe stabbed in the back, because quite literally he is stabbed in the back multiple times, okay, but this is in the head space as well. So you've really reached that point, and this is now where you need to be fair and logical with yourself. You being fair and logical and being true and honoring your own sense of justice here. So it's hard work, but you kind of know that this is the right way. And when you feel morally obliged to follow your own truth and follow your own wisdom and follow your own intuition, you know that you're on the right path. Let's go to the Hierophant and 9 of Swords. So what are you worried about? Thank you. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. So you're worried about your future. You're worried about how you're going to be moving forward, because the Ace of Pentacles talks about kind of a new beginning, which can stand the test of time, almost like holding a great big seed that you want to plant into a garden to nurture for the future, something that you're quite happy to slow and steady wins a race, so something that you're quite happy to work on slowly, methodically, kind of just tick on by. And then we've got the Page of Cups, which is this message of love, someone offering a cup of love. It feels to me like you're kind of worried about if you're wanting now to move on, because we have this great transformation here as it relates to the ending of some sort of union, that you're worried whether you're able to take a new idea, a new opportunity, and take it to the distance, see it to the bitter end, because of this upset, because of this disappointment here, this pain and suffering here. Okay, so even though it feels to me like there is an opportunity that is being given to you, I feel like you're more worried about it than anything else. And usually it's because when we've been hurt, we're in a sort of a state of where we need to recover, go into our caves, rejuvenate, find our sense of self back again before we're ready to take on the world. And so it might feel like it's coming too quickly and you're like, I don't know if I've got the strength to do this. It also could be that, it just feels like whatever this opportunity is, it's causing more worry than anything else, because there would be quite a lot of paperwork to get through, quite a lot of kind of red tape to get around to be able to make this happen. But I do feel like it is something that's been gifted to you, and you might not see the results of that until the end of the month. Okay, because you're spending too much time worrying about it, because it's unknown territory, because it's now you're on your own as it relates to removing yourself from this particular union. But we do have the Magician card here, which shows you that that energy is surrounding you at the moment, the energy to really utilize all the elements available to you and orchestrate it towards your own desire, manifestation. So let's see what the Magician here says. Excuse me. Why is the Magician here, please? Where did I go? Thank you. We've got the Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, and the World card. Oops, there we go. Okay. So then you move through this energy and you are basically working out that there are more opportunities that are available to you. I don't really need to take that Ace of Pentacles. I have lots of options, and maybe it is a good time to look at different options. But I think with the thing that's going to be helping you throughout the course of October with getting through this kind of anxiety or panic station that you're in, with regards to stepping into the unknown, moving forward after this transformation, I think the thing that's going to help you is to come together with people who are definitely on your side, on your team, you're in your tribe, because we've got this reunion here coming together, and then we reach the end of the cycle with the World card. Okay, so it feels like that is the thing that's going to help you. It's going to inspire you to start to close something or close off the situation, to be able to start afresh, and then fortune's wheel will come flooding in. So I think anything that you can do can reconnect with loved ones, be they friends, family, work colleagues, anything like that, that's going to help you just lighten the load a little bit and just start to get a bit inspired about things. And when you do, you'll start to realize, oh my God, I've got like a clean slate ahead of me. I didn't have this before. Sometimes when we have so much freedom, we forget that how infinite our opportunities are. When we're stuck in a situation, particularly in a close relationship, a relationship of any sort, it can make us feel like it's only it's more of a narrow route that you're working within. But now all of a sudden that route, that pathway is opened up to a vast opening here, and that will allow you to close off the cycle for once and for all. Don't get me wrong, there's still some healing to be done, but it's coming. So Fortune's Wheel, by the outcome of the month, we've got Justice. So why is Justice here again? Justice is paying you another little visit. Why is Justice here, please? King of Cups. Anything else? Ah, that's you. That's you. So I feel like you're finding the balance within yourself come the end of the month. Anything else, please? Because the King of Cups, he's And the Magician again, wonderful. You're finding your own sense of, you're receiving your power back within yourself, because we've got now the Magician that's happening twice. Once you're really working with the energies of the Magician and you can see things like unfold in front of you, it's like time is happening really, really fast at the moment. So in the past, a breakup, or a change of jobs or a move might have taken months and months to actually materialize. In this day and age, it's happening over weeks and sometimes even days. So it's we're working with a lot of fast energy here, but in this respect, you are really, because you're feeling the Magician, you're seeing the results. It feels to me like you're gaining more balance within yourself, within your own emotional body, with the King of Cups, because the King of Cups is all about the emotional body, but being quite a master of it. He's gathered so many experiences, and he isn't a drama queen. He kind of takes it all in, and he knows how to really, because he's been through difficult situations, he knows how to operate himself. He's very sensitive, so don't worry, it's not gender specific here. I feel you are really harnessing that King of Cups energy, so you are emotionally becoming quite balanced by the end of the month. Page of Swords, what's this all about, please? Page of Swords. Where's the Page of Swords here, please, for Virgo? Thank you. Knight of Swords, lots of communication backwards and forwards. What about? What about? This is communication, because you've got messenger coming in, communication is coming, and then Knight of Swords, which is a lot of communication backwards and forwards, sometimes a bit forceful, but it's all communication, communication, communication. What else do we have, please? Thank you. Ooh, 7 of Swords there. Sometimes that could be lying, cheating, stealing card, sometimes a strategy. But let's see what else is coming here. It feels to me that whatever was negated from you, whatever was taken from you, is now being returned. And it could be relating to the situation here, but perhaps you don't see the results of it until the end of the month. It's like the gifts from spirit of something being returned back to you. Page of Pentacles, news of money, particularly when you're considering money from the beginning here. It feels to me like in the beginning of the month, you are feeling the energy of the Justice card to really be responsible for your own true worth. Okay, and I see you exercising that. I see you fulfilling that, and by the end of the month you get the reward from spirit, where justice comes back, but then you start to get news of fortune coming back in. So whatever was unruly and unjustified to you in the start of the month, you're starting to see the results of it physically, because you've already taken the steps yourself to recognize it. So, excuse me, Tower card, please. Can you clarify the Tower card? Thank you. The Sun, again, you've got the Sun twice now in this reading. So this is definitely what I was saying about the Tower. It's definitely good news is coming in, and it feels monetary. It feels monetary, as in you're getting some sort of physical payback in a good way. And Page of Swords, again, Page of Swords. So a lot of there's going to be lots of communications backwards and forwards, lots of emails, lots of text messages, lots of paperwork that's coming towards you, but it's all giving you a return on your wealth. Okay, your abundance is coming back in, because in the start of the month you realize that actually I have an abundance of something that is not actually fulfilling me, and so I'm going to switch my abundance. So it's almost like the Magician in you that has come up twice, and then we've got the Sun that's come up twice. The Magician in you has basically converted and transferred that abundance into an abundance of wealth, prosperity, health, all of that stuff, rather than an abundance of lack and despair and being hurt and in pain. So you actually when I said earlier that you've actually earned this, you have, because you've done the work. You've done the work. So you're definitely having wonderful news coming in about, and it feels to me like money's coming in for you. It doesn't seem like a great deal, but it's enough to kind of lift your spirit, enough to allow yourself to have a bit of a breather, okay? Perhaps take some time out just to kind of emotionally recover from this trauma, because that does feel traumatic. Let's go to the Four of Swords, please. Excuse me. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune again. Oh my God, you got Wheel of Fortune twice, Magician twice, and the Sun twice. I mean, really, you are really in your element now this October. You're seeing everything just coming, flooding in. Let's go. It feels definitely monetary. And we've got a load of cards here, but I'm going to take it. We've got Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, all under the Four of Swords here. Wow. We've got Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Tower, and then we've got Five of Cups and Hanged Man. Okay, so all these cards are basically saying, in this, I have to just bunch it all together really, in this healing of the Four of Swords, the time out that you take, the Wheel of Fortune basically gives you not only good news to do with work, but the things that you've been waiting on and the things that you've been regretting from the past, you're now having that aha moment, because the Ace of Swords and the Hangman really is that enlightenment of the whole situation. And that's the gift that Spirit is giving you. So not only do you get a bit of money to help you physically take the time out, but you're getting the mental enlightenment of the whole situation, something that took a long time to do. Excuse me, so I've not been well recently, so my throat is a bit funny. So where you have been stuck mentally at feeling like you're at a crossroads, feeling like you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, that sort of energy, all of a sudden you're getting the mental peace of mind, the enlightenment, the understanding of everything that went down, okay, and how that tower had to come down with relation to this. This particular tower is a good tower for you. So let's go to the Star, and the Star talks about healing and faith for the future, popularity. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Beautiful energy. So you are you're now a lot more resourceful within yourself with the Nine of Pentacles. You have an overspill of finance, meaning you keep 6 for yourself, and if you've got 3 left over, you can share the wealth. But she's also a very solo card, so she's independent. Doesn't mean to say that you're not in a relationship. If that other person was more like a business colleague, but you have all the resources you need to move forward, and you are going to now create your own happy home. You're perhaps going on holiday for yourself with on holiday with that Four of Wands, or you're putting your pentacles towards your own sense of lifestyle, which is a lot more promising for you, and that's going to bring you a lot of peace of mind, a lot of rejuvenation, a lot of cleansing energy. It is a really powerful month, positive month for you, Virgo. So we'll end off with an oracle card, just some advice from Spirit to close off the reading. What does Virgo need to know, please, for October 2022, for their highest good? What does Virgo need to know? 3 cards, we'll take them. Okay, first one. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay, so particularly when you start off the month and you're feeling that isolated energy with that 5 of Pentacles and feeling like you need to walk alone, you are not alone. You do have your tribe with you. You just don't see them physically, but perhaps if you are psychic or if you're sensitive, you may be sensing another presence with you, particularly during the difficult time, but it's going to turn around by the end of the month. Then we've got Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Okay, so all of these experiences now are serving you to become a leader in a particular avenue, either in the workplace, either in matters of the heart, either as a parent. You are being called to step up and lead because you've walked through this difficult path and you took responsibility for your own true worth, okay? Very difficult to do. And then Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So you know, you are on the right path, okay? Even though it feels like you're meandering around, beating around the bush, or going around the houses to get to the place, to your own sense of personal security. And personal security, yes, it can be, talk about money, but really what it's about is self-love and self-respect. And so you know that even though you're going through a bit of a tricky time, you are, it is in alignment with your soul path, okay? So all of these experiences are serving you for a higher mission in a way, to be that leader to others, to be that that light worker, to be that guiding force for others in the future. You have a much bigger mission at hand, so you better practice what you preach, which you are, and what you're preaching is respect yourself. So any person who has a very close friend or family member or lover or work colleague, you would always tell that person, you've got to stand up for yourself. You've got to be true to yourself. You've got to speak your authentic truth. All of that sort of stuff. You're doing it to yourself, for yourself. And as you do that, you're walking the walk. Okay, so an amazing reading for you, Virgo. Well done. So I hope that resonates. I really hope it helped, because it's amazing. And take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.